YouTube is a genuinely extraordinary stage. It permits makers from all over the world to not just offer their thoughts and work with the general population, yet in addition, we're in a living from it. Would you like to start your own channel, or maybe you, as of now, have one and are considering how you can make your diversion a solid employment? We should discover together. Yet before we start, remember to buy into our channel and turn on warnings now. You won't miss any of our new recordings. Major YouTube channels make a benefit from their recordings and work, and it's a respectable measure of cash. So in case you're genuinely contemplating making YouTube your principal kind of revenue, where ought to you start? What are the means to progress? Try not to stress, we have you covered. The first thing you need to do is obviously start your own channel in the event that you haven't. As of now, the sorcery of YouTube is that your channel can be about nearly anything. You can make short and significant kids shows, sing or share your way of life. The choices are perpetual. Your YouTube account is fundamentally equivalent to your Google record, and you can, all things considered, use it for what it's worth or make another one. It's better to pick your username cautiously, since the more muddled it is, the less possibility there is that you'll make it enormous. It ought to be something simple and significant so that individuals won't state, "I saw a cool video on that channel." Gosh. Try not to recall the name at any rate if your current client name is simply not working for you. That is not an issue. Basically, transform it on your Google Plus account and you're all set. The more individuals that discover your channel, the better. So remember to add catchphrases associated with your substance in the advanced segment of your channel settings. Alright, since you at last have a YouTube channel, it's an ideal opportunity to deal with your substance and transfer it. You need to locate your own themes and find your extraordinary style. Make an effort not to make your recordings excessively long and consistently to ensure that your crowd won't get exhausted. You need them to continue to be captivated by each second of it. Obviously, nothing occurs immediately, and your recordings and the quality will develop with you. Simply watch a couple of the absolute first recordings by well-known YouTubers, not actually as astonishing as what they do presently. Right, well, attempt to update your content, purchase a superior camera, utilize better altering programming, etc. The key thing, anyway, is to post recordings routinely. If you just post recordings on more than one occasion a month, your crowd can rapidly fail to remember about your channel if it's not somebody of a sort. Contents or attempt to keep a speed of at any rate one video 7 days. Thusly, individuals will be standing by restlessly for the following week to discover what your new video will be. And remember about labels and catchphrases. Ensure everybody who's keen on the point can discover your recordings, and this is the place where it all starts. You can adapt your substance and bring in cash from your recordings. Simply go to My Channel, click on the Video Director interface, click on Channel again and pick Empower Adaptation. Done. Starting now and into the foreseeable future, YouTube will put promotions in your video. However, remember that to make everything work, also bring in genuine cash, you need to have a consistent crowd that will watch your recordings. Don't be timid. Share your recordings in your web-based media. Furthermore, connect with your watchers more regularly to keep it individual. Your crowd will discover you, and afterward they'll remain. There's one more straightforward necessity you need in any event: 4,000 hours of watch time. Also, 1,000 supporters of begin procuring cash. If it's fundamental, you can adapt your old recordings too by opening Video Chief and tapping on the $sign close to them. Remember to set up Google AdSense so you can get your cash. You can do it for nothing at the AdSense site in case you're more youthful than 18 years old. Ask your mother and father to help you. AdSense will require a PayPal account or legitimate location to know what your identity is and who to send the cash to. Another significant thing for any YouTuber or blogger is examination. It's fundamentally your input alongside the remarks to help you realize which points truly reverberate with your crowd and the other way around. Each YouTuber checks it consistently, so if you're actually constructing your crowd, pay consideration regarding those numbers, and they can reveal to you basically anything about your watchers and supporters and give you thoughts on the most proficient method to improve. And if one of your recordings end up circulating around the web, there's additionally an approach to get your portion of benefit from it, essentially talking. You can permit your substance in return for cash. Now TV news sources and different makers should connect with you for the rights to utilize your video. Alright, suppose that you have a decent, consistent crowd and are acquiring a pleasant measure of cash. Would you be able to do whatever else to step it up a tad? Sure, become a YouTube accomplice. For this you'll have to meet another necessity: 15,000 combined watch hours for your channel over the most recent 90 days. When you accomplish that, go to the YouTube partner page to 2 or 3 clicks and presto, there are other incredible augmentations to this title. 2 YouTube accomplices approach more creation devices, network backing and tips, and can indeed even win prizes. Not terrible, right? You can additionally begin selling your own product. So once your channel begins to turn into more noticeable, obviously this takes even more exertion and work. However, it's extraordinarily compensating for both the energy of your supporters and, let's face it, your ledger. And with Cool March, you can get much more supporters, as individuals will ask others where they got such cool stuff. More individuals will check out what you're about, then become part of your crowd. There are huge loads of moderate independent sites that can help you with that, like Fiverr and numerous others. Simply look for more data on any inquiries you have and take a few time to consider everything, and keeping in mind that we're on the subject of selling stuff, you can additionally sell others' items as an partner advertiser, which implies that you'll be selling them in return for a commission. Even immense organizations like Amazon and eBay offer extraordinary arrangements to member advertisers, advancing their items so it won't be an issue to go with this on the off chance that you choose to anyway. It may change and influence your substances. You'll need to survey your subsidiary items, leave connects to them in the portrayal, or even make how to utilize instructional exercises, which isn't that awful for a way of life blog, yet may not be appropriate 4 websites with other groups searching for sponsorship with certain organizations for ads can additionally be a fantastic arrangement, so to put it quickly, all you require to become famous on YouTube is difficult work assurance, innovativeness and confidence in yourself, just like with some other occupation out there. So, what are you trusting that start will share your thoughts and manifestations now and turn your one-side interest into your fantasy work? Best of luck. Do you know any little yet stunning you? Please don't forget subscribe.